Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Disney Happiest Day board game, so we'll get straight in. We'll show you the front there guys and the rear, so do let us know in the comments what you think guys, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. So as you can see, very nicely detailed on both the front, rear and sides. You can see some Disney characters on the front there. On the back shows you what we're going to get on the inside, as well as some of the pieces that show how it all plays and goes together. So we'll open it up guys, and we'll be able to get a closer look. So what I'll also do off camera guys is take a read of the instructions, and then in the outro we'll go through and talk about how it all plays and goes together. So make sure you stick around for that if you are interested in checking out how it all plays. So there's tape on all four sides of that one, and then the lid should just lift up. Okay, so nothing on the inside of that. We have our instructions here. So like I said, I'll take a read of those. We'll just run through a couple of the simple stuff. So ages 5 and up, 2 to 6 players, and about 20 minutes each playthrough. Okay, I'll take a read of those. We have a part here. So it looks like you've got front and back of that. So day and night seems a bit of a theme going on. We have a little tray here which we're going to use for some items, I think. We have our player pieces now, which are quite nice. So they come on a base. They are a bit rubbery and flimsy guys, so just be careful guys, they may snap or break. So you got the first one there, second one, third, 4 and 5, and we've got Goofy there. Okay, we have a spinner now, so no assembly required, just start gaming with that one. We have some cardboard pieces now already popped out, which is quite nice. Normally you've got to pop everything out. Okay, so we have a few of these. Seem to have, these have got balloons, so you've got different coloured balloons guys. So you've got purple, red, orange, got blue, and that seems to be it. So work out what they do. Assume you got to collect them and maybe have the most balloons at the end. We've got our Disney character there and another part to the game there as well. We've got a set of cards now which we'll check out and try and make some sense of before we get to the outro. Got a couple of trays in there, which is quite nice to keep everything together. Quite a decent set of cards here. They all have the same image on that side, so we've all got the castle there, and they are different colours. They just basically got different stars, different colours to match the balloons, and obviously tells you what action needs to happen on the back of those guys. Okay, looks like we have our board next, which is in plastic, so I'll try and get that off as quickly as possible. Okay. Alright, we've got that off. So this is one piece. Wasn't sure if it was going to join together or not. So we have two sides here. So that's pretty cool. So we've got our first side there, which looks like night, because this side is telling me that it is day, and that should be the right way up. That's the way day and night is written. But as you can see guys, very colourful, very nice looking board, quite a thick board as well. There you are. That's all the pieces included in this unboxing guys. Like I did say though, do stick around for the outro where I'll take a read of the instructions off camera and explain how the game plays out. So if you are interested, stick around for that, and do let us know in the comments what you think, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. But for now, we're going to conclude this part of the video. Welcome back, guys. So got it all set up and took a read of the instructions. Hopefully it's going to make a little bit of sense, but we'll get straight into it anyway. So you've got to start on the day side, and then we roll over to the night side, but we'll get to that shortly, how it all works and plays. So we're on the day side. You've got your tray here. You insert the Cinderella Castle. You put Tinkerbell up top here. You slot her in depending on how many number of players there are that are playing. You've got your different coloured balloons. So you separate those and you put them in the tray. All the players start at the centre here at Cinderella Castle. You've got your spinner here. So basically the youngest player goes first, and then it moves around the table from there. You've got your pile of cards here, so you have them face down and you draw them as required as you're playing. You all start with 4 cards and they start face up. What you need to do, guys, is you need to find the location or the character that you have on the card on the board, and then you get to claim that card. So basically also the colors, guys, they represent where to find the character, so it gives you a bit of a idea, because it's very busy, there's lots going on. You might not be able to find them as quickly as you'd want to, but the colors give you a good indication there. So what you need to do, guys, is on your turn, spin there. When you land on the balloons, you claim your balloon tokens, and they act as moving spaces. So say you get 2 balloons, you can move 2 spaces. You don't have to use all your balloons on the one turn. You can save them, and you don't have to move at all. So you can move, say if you've got 2 balloon tokens, you can move 2 spaces, you can move 1 space, or you can don't move at all, basically. If you do land on the castle and question mark space there, you can opt to move back to Cinderella Castle. What happens at the castle, guys, is if you don't have 4 cards, then you have to draw however many cards you need to get to 4. If you've got 4, you don't have to draw any cards. But when you are on the Cinderella space and your turn ends, you have to move Tinkerbell up 1 notch. Okay, so the goal is to get her up to the star, and then the board flips around, but we'll get to that again in a little while. So you can opt to move there, or you can opt to answer the question on the card. So you can answer the question, you get it right, and then you move to that space on the board, and obviously you get to claim that card, and then you get that star. When you start claiming the characters and locations, guys, you keep these face down in a pile next to you, and they're basically your scorecards after that, so which get added up at the end. Okay, so what you want to do, Tinkerbell also moves 1 if you land on the train stations, okay? And obviously if you finish your turn on the Cinderella Castle as well, like I mentioned earlier. What you want to do, once you get it to the star, then you remove all the parts and the pieces, you flip the board over, and you put all the parts and pieces back down again, and you put Tinkerbell again with the number of players on the board, and play resumes, and you keep going to try and get as many locations and characters as possible to defeat your opponents. So what you're going to do, guys, is once you're in the night setting and you move Tinkerbell up to the star, that player that does that, that makes that happen, basically gets to take Tinkerbell off, and she adds as she is 1 star, okay? So that adds to your pile, and then the other players that you're playing against, say it's 2 or 3 players, they all get to take a final turn to try and get as many stars as possible. And then once that happens, the game's over, you add up all your stars, and that determines the winner. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you leave. Hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Once we get to the next milestone, we'll do the next giveaway, so do subscribe, running for that, and we'll catch you next time.